Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Investigations are underway into the cause of a unit fire at Curry Curry overnight. 25 firefighters were called to a duplex on Burn Street just after 7:30 to find one of the units engulfed in flames. Superintendent Peter Murray says fortunately no one in the complex was injured.
Occupants of the units were accounted for and there have been no reports of injuries. The unit was extensively damaged as a result of the fire. The scene has been handed over to the New South Wales Police for further investigation. New South Wales Ambulance were also on scene to assist.
Hunter Minister Yasmin Catley says the region has a big part to play in the government's push to encourage more low-carbon manufacturing in the state. $225 million is on the table to help fund the manufacture of the next generation of renewable infrastructure components, such as solar panels and batteries. Yasmin Catley says the funding builds on the success of Net Zero Manufacturing Initiative grants, which are currently backing around 40 projects in the state, creating 1,000 new jobs. Environmentalists are pushing Port Stephens Council to consider animal safety in their proposed Mambo wetlands developments. On Saturday, Council met with community members to discuss housing proposals in the area. Concerns over animal welfare were raised, with the wetlands used as a buffer zone for native wildlife moving through the area. Kathy Brown from the Mambo Wetlands Conservation Group says the developments could cut these vital bush corridors.
I heard the Mayor say we're not getting rid of any koala feed trees. That's not the point. The koalas travel through there. There's lots of animals there. And once you remove that buffer and go right back to where the reserve actually starts, which then becomes the buffer, the trees are gone. All those animals cannot travel through there anymore.
Planning is underway to transport oversized renewable energy components from the Port of Newcastle to the New England Renewable Energy Zone. Vehicles carrying the infrastructure components will follow the Hunter Expressway and Golden Highway to Muswellbrook before heading north through the Upper Hunter Shire on the New England Highway. EnergyCo is working with Transport for New South Wales to determine the most suitable route for the massive loads, including planning for highway upgrades at Aberdeen. The first vehicle movements to the REZ are expected in 2028. The upcoming NDIS overhaul is leaving some Hunter recipients concerned for the future of their support network. The new reforms plan to change the eligibility of participants, as well as slowing cost increases and preventing fraud. Up to 160,000 participants will lose funding, bringing the number down 600,000 by 2030. Local NDIS recipient Nathan Bell says recipients putting in effort are being hard done by.
If people want to achieve, they should be supported to achieve. It's okay to say if people aren't working or they aren't making any effort, then they shouldn't receive government support. But if people want to do the right thing and they want to participate in society, then money should be allocated to support them.
Upper Hunter MP Dave Lazell is requesting the upcoming state budget include funding for drought support in the region. Despite record cattle sales, dry conditions are expected to continue throughout winter, with farm workloads set to increase to protect core breeding stock. Dave Lazell says the state government needs to invest in local land services to manage the problem.
That's really what I want the New South Wales government to focus on, because helping farmers protect those genetics in terms of their core breeding stock is really important. It is something that farmers need to do. It's something New South Wales government need to help with, and focus on those measures that can help.
To NURFM Sport.
More than half of member clubs in the Hunter Valley Football Association are demanding the reinstatement of General Manager Michael Carraro. The popular association head has been sacked following months of tensions over moves to break up the region's three-zone inter-district community competition. 15 of the 26 member clubs have signed a letter to Football Australia urging the governing body to intervene and have the GM reinstated. Just one game was played in the women's Northern New South Wales NPL at the weekend after wet weather caused several matches to be called off. Adamstown came away with a 4-2 win over Olympic to notch up their second victory of the season and snap a three-game losing streak. And local runners will hit the pavement tomorrow morning to celebrate Global Running Day. Lulamon, Katara and Bar Beach Run Club are hosting a community event from 6:20am featuring a 5-kilometre run and a 3-kilometre walk. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 11, 13, 32, 33, 35 and 39, and the supplementaries are 34 and 41. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.